Sliders to first, and there's 2 down.
Sinker. Low inside.
In the air, headed to left center. Schwarber camps under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
I'm a criminologist.
For Minnesota, number
Alejandro
1,
Kirk leads things
Usyk,
off up by a
go.
run.
Did you catch it?
So for you, you could have.
In the air, headed to right center. Clemens on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And now 1 away. Next to the plate here in the 6th, Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Swings, puts one on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
This work out.
Yeah, that's me.
Blasts a
You're
rocket
wondering
deep.
how I ended up in this situation.
It had the distance, but it's foul.
So Kylie Brewer, the woke, anti-racist, feminist Abdul El Sayed has won Michigan's Democratic Youth Pro.
Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock. And that extends the inning. Number 8 deals himself into the box.
Okay, I want Chick-fil-A. Okay, I want.
Was that on purpose?
Decline to say whether you stand by.
1-1 now.
Devin Children. Why does Spider-Man shoot a shocking new?
Did I see the girl who graduated?
I
think there is.
Can't connect with the fastball that missed the zone.
Update of Black Ops 7 Warzone is finally here, and here's everything new. Starting off with multiplayer.
Delivers a cutter out of the zone.
Next, Tarantula.
I'll blame this set on the
Band Spider was on.
One more time.
This is not
Wise choice.
The people who are parroting this information are only spreading anti-hero propaganda. Unlike the Black Ops 7 team, who is proudly mostly women and
Hit hard, and that gets through.
This photo dates back to a late photo.
Throw into third from the outfield.
International Women's
The
Day.
tag, and that's out number.
Number 2, this isn't even able to
Now
be
pitching,
Force
Steven.
Leads off with his team
Oh,
playing
Kirk.
from behind. Someone get him a compass.
Low outside.
That's foul.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Sit down. That was fast. Only
Cutter.
3 pitches
Low
to get the
inside.
strikeout. Lewis up to bat
Four-seam
next and
fastball.
lays off for a
High
ball.
inside.
Slider in the air. Snags it for the second out. Now at the
The
plate,
batter,
Tristan
number
Gray.
4, shortstop Tristan
Cutter.
Gray.
High inside.
Off speed, but not off target.
Low
That's a
middle.
strike. No balls and 2 strikes.
Slider. Middle outside.
Keeps it going.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Strike 3. Inning. Number 45 leads off playing from ahead. Fastball catches the zone. Rolls it over to second. Keishel tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. A 9-time All-Star, Carlos Beltran steps in. Swings and misses at a fastball off the plate. Close game here in Diamond Dynasty.
We have a new medication.
Survive.
Hey, Owen!
Now coming into
The
pitch,
pitch, and the
Hunter
bat they're turning to at this stage of the game.
Goodman.
Hunter hunting his pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out on a heater. Jose Ramirez is next to the plate. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. That was a
Pizza.
good to have you with us here at T-Mobile Park.
Outside.
Luke Keishel leads off the top of the 8th in a close one. The 0-1 now.
Outside.
Swung on and lifted to right. Carroll drifts under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Slider. Middle inside.
Bunt
Four-seam
attempt,
fastball.
but fouled away.
Middle outside.
He lays one down.
Cutter.
The
High
pitch.
outside.
Another chance.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Wow. Did that ball laugh at the swing
Four-seam
while it went
fastball.
by?
Low
That pitch was
outside.
silly. Byron Buxton comes
Four-seam
up to bat in
fastball.
the 8th.
High outside.
Buxton waits. In the air, headed to center. Crow Armstrong makes his way to it. Makes the catch. That's the inning. Pete Crow Armstrong leads things off in the bottom of the 8th. No, thank you. Count runs to 1-1. The wind and the pitch. Swings, ground ball up the middle. The throw, short hops first. Can't come up with it, and he's safe. Guerrero up now to follow the leadoff hit from Pete Crow Armstrong.
Runner, he's
Here comes the pitch, and there goes the runner from first. Safe, and he easily steals the bag.
Bobby. Yeah.
Guerrero waits. Runner on the go again. Safe, and that was not close. Democrats with a runner aboard. A thunderous shot. Wow, that was perfect. The swing, the contact, and the result. You can't do it any better than that. That gives them a 3-run lead here in the late stages. This is a moment worth saving. The aura. Are kids still saying aura?
Now pitching for
So they
Minnesota,
turn things
number
over to the righty.
94,
Yoendris Gomez.
Yoendris
He's into the game with the
Gomez.
bases empty. Alejandro Kirk strides to the plate, ready to test the new arm. 3 flyouts already, and he's 0 for 3. This one popped up. Gray moves under this one. Child's play, not the Chucky kind.
Now batting for the
Carroll now at
Democrats,
the plate.
the right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. Polished and precise, just like a red tiger. Kyle Schwarber in the box with a runner on first.
Runner,
Here's the pitch, and the runner goes for second. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. Righty kicks and delivers. Runner goes again. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And the pitch. Strike 3. Time to power up and try again. Now it's the second baseman, number 8. That's ripped to right, down the line. And that's a foul ball. The Twins have allowed a pair of runs to score this frame. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first. That ends the inning as they avoid more runs from scoring in the frame. Back now, and we've reached the final frame. Looking to wrap things up. You have the lead. Time to sweep the leg.
High inside.
Get out of here with a win. Base hit.
Cutter.
Brooks Lee at
Low
the dish
inside.
with a runner on first.
Slider. Middle outside.
And the lefty kicks and delivers. Starts with a pair of sliders.
Middle inside.
In the air to center. Crow Armstrong settles under it, squeezes it, and there's one down. Getting ready to
Up
hit,
next for
Victor
the Twins,
Caratini.
High
the first
inside.
baseman, Victor Caratini.
First pitch is off the plate.
Circle change. Low inside.
On the ground to Vladdy Jr. To second, that's one. Out! A double play to end it. The Democrats take this 9-inning matchup. You know, victory looks good on you. Well, that's a wrap from Seattle. For our entire crew here at MLB The Show, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for playing against the CPU. See ya.
I said the windows tinted, it ain't rented, I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence, I feel it. Hustling, no bad, I did it. It's just the beginning, I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other.
Oh, fuck you. Mm. Welcome to my wicked world. Wah, wah, wah.
So 2
The
down.
batter,
For
number
C.J.
5,
Abrams now.
shortstop,
He's 0 for
C.J.
1.
Abrams.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there and a foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on. Here's C.J.
Batting
Abrams
fourth,
to hit.
the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. So 2 down.
Batting
For
fourth,
C.J.
the
Abrams
shortstop,
now.
C.J. Abrams.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's C.J.
Batting
Abrams
fourth,
to hit.
the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
On the ground, Castro. They get the force. That's the third out. Inning over. Here's C.J.
Batting
Abrams
fourth,
now.
the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Tenna, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. So 2 down.
Batting fourth,
Here's
the
C.J.
shortstop,
Abrams to hit.
C.J. Abrams.
Sliced hard but foul. Foul ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
High fly ball right field. Johnston under it. And that'll do it. So 2 down. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. He's 0 for 1. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that baby's gone.
Where's stolen base? On 100. Oh.
Ciao, I'm Robert Flores. It's the Astros with a road date against the Democrats. You're in Diamond Dynasty. It's the right call. We're about set for first pitch. Jeremy Payton leads things off, and here we go from T-Mobile Park.
I don't care.
Seam fastball. Low
The righty
outside.
kicks and delivers. Did you pay extra for
Four-seam
express shipping?
fastball. Low inside.
Strikes out the first batter of the game.
Curveball.
And
Middle
now,
outside.
Carlos Correa
Cutter. Low middle.
slides one across the zone
Four-seam
for a strike.
fastball. Low inside.
Got him, swinging it goes.
Slider. Middle outside.
Strike three. You didn't give
Four-seam
an inch
fastball.
in that at bat.
Low outside.
Here's a card with a 95 overall
Circle
rating.
change.
Jordan Alvarez.
Low inside.
No room for error against a hitter with this kind of power.
Middle outside.
Got it. And he's number 45 in the box, ready to get things going here in the bottom of the first. Hits it foul. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit.
Oh, and it's time for school.
0-2 deals. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the first.
Batting second, the
Here
catcher,
we go.
Shaw.
You always know when a red
Rough.
diamond card is up. Got to be quicker than that to get you. Runner on the go. Safe, and that was not close.
Runner, yes,
Here's the pitch. Runner is off again. Safe, and he easily steals the bag. Now in a two-strike hole. Runner at third with nobody out. Fly ball, right center field. Brings it in. Comes home with it. Safe at the plate. And it's a one-run game.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Puts the heater in play. Alvarez trying to get to it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's out number 2. A member of the Spotlight Series steps in the box, Pete Crow Armstrong. And fights it off.
First gay president.
And fouls it. Gopher ball, but not the good kind.
So this book says, what makes Spider-Man so special? Dude, I watched Spider-Man
Ripped on a line.
with my eyes closed because...
And it drops in for a hit, but good job limiting damage by not allowing that ball to get away. Red Diamonds are sparkling.
Slow them down. I expect this to be a lot easier with you.
Number 4, now at the plate.
Like just Hey.
Wait.
There goes the runner. Throw bounces in, and he's safe.
Runner, he's
Runner
going.
goes again. Safe. That's an easy stolen base. Here comes a pitch. Even legends like you aren't perfect. Christian Walker is the leadoff hitter this inning.
Outside.
Yep.
Cutter. Middle outside.
0-2 the count now.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Keeps it going.
Curveball. Low inside.
Swung on, hit hard to right center. Crow Armstrong camps under it. And it's caught for the out. Dalton Varsha facing the starter for the first time. Let's see what kind of feel he has early on.
Change.
The 0-1.
Low outside.
Another look at the heater.
Curveball. Low inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater.
Four-seam fastball.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Four-seam
The
fastball.
0-1.
High inside.
Attacks the slider. Schwarber glamping under it. Brings it in for the third out. Alejandro Kirk leads off playing from ahead. That's foul. Early bird special.
What is the difference between...
There are three things you never knew about Black Ops 2 Zombies.
Got
You
him.
can get to the church
Second
area on
strikeout
Origins
of the
without
game.
buying this door.
Royce
Do this,
Lewis
you'll need to purchase
shuffles to
stamina,
the
but then
plate.
do a running jump from behind jump.
secret. So
Not a
you're
fan of meatballs, huh?
so you're in my office. Yes. Here's an exclusive look at the scrapped X-52 Resonator Wonder Weapon and its multiple variants in Black Ops 6 Zombies.
Here's the 01.
The X-52 Resonator was likely supposed to be the Wonder
Gets
Weapon.
under it and pops it up. Walker calling for it.
Each Resonator
Already
variant
two out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder,
the base
Kyle
Resonator
Schwarber.
fires full auto anomalies with a crazy fast fire rate and range, which burns through ammo super quickly. The Spike Barrage Charge is a 7-round burst.
Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit.
The Orbed Eruption Shard fires 5 projectiles at once and spread when hip firing, but it's weak when ADSing.
So a
Stone
two-out
Pistol
knock
Shard
keeps the
the
inning
tarp.
alive.
These are the best.
Hey, Sam.
Batting ninth,
Number
the
8
second
is the
baseman,
batter now.
number 8.
Guys, you should take a... I don't know if this is an act. Game Discovery was
And
different
there's a
in the
foul.
Game Discovery was different in the late 1900s. We used to go to our...
Ground ball hits Altuve. Sprawls out, but the ball pops loose. But there's no play.
Can we catch a
and
home run
that
ball at the home run
extends the inning.
Now batting,
Now at the
the
plate,
shortstop,
number
number
45.
45.
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Recently, we received an Instagram DM from a kid named Maxwell who told us
Stays
we are
with it,
not funny.
foul. Two strikes and no balls.
Morbid Facts, Part 1020. Cosplay.
Adding traits to my game was a bad idea. In Hamster Hunter, where you grind them up for money on the black market, I expanded the automation system.
Throws one
Players
in the dirt.
instantly abused it. It
No
was funny
action.
seeing them drop the
Runners stay
hamsters
put.
onto the train. To be productive. I'm sure by now everybody can see.
These are three things you never knew
The
about Black
1-2.
Ops 3 Zombies. Revelations was supposed to include a Shadows of Evil
Ball
Island
up the
featuring
middle
a
for a
Ruby
base hit.
Rabbit.
And
Unmoon,
this
you
could
can
score
get
the run
to
from
100 in
second.
under 4 hours
Varsho
by easily
fires
sitting
it
in
in for
tunnel
the
11
outfield.
doors to
Runner
stamina
holds at
shot.
third, so just one across the play.
All the power-ups from max ammo, some of the fastest spawns in the game, and you can fly whatever round you want to if you're careful. You can get an infinite
pitch, and the
Ragnarok
runner
DG2
goes.
on Horizon Drag by packing all of your weapons,
And
popping a
that's
fatal
a stolen
contraption,
base,
picking
not
up the
even
death
close.
machine, pulling up.
Games that failed before becoming. Oh, hey. I'm Kylie Cantrell.
And the 1-0. Gets the bat to it, but foul.
What's this?
This isn't AI. I made this hat to wear to
No
the Mortal
thanks.
Kombat premiere that makes my eyes glow just like Raiden. Here's how. You ordered it.
Goes back to the four-seamer.
Unfortunately,
Lois, the bedroom's upstairs. You really can't buy a car online on
No. Impressive, AB. You didn't
Feel
chase,
more
you didn't flinch. You did exactly what you needed. Jose Ramirez comes up with a full house. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Fouls it off. Righty kicks and delivers. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and a strikeout. Easy work. We'll be right back.
The video goes deeper. Things.
Welcome back to the 2-run game. Isaac Paredes leads us off.
Generation, the idea of trolls
High
started
outside.
in 2010 when DreamWorks
It's a
announced
trap.
plans for the
Curveball.
film. But in reality,
Low
it all
outside.
started in the 1950s.
In the
with
air
a
to
Danish
center.
man named Thomas
Crow
Lamb.
Armstrong
Thomas was a
waiting
baker
for
who
it.
lost his source of livelihood
Puts
when
it
the
away
local
for the
power
out.
factory stopped production due
Here's
to
Jose
Batting
Altuve.
eighth, the second baseman.
The first gay president is Obama.
Low inside.
Money.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
No balls and 2 strikes.
Low outside.
Strike 3 belongs to you.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Cam Smith is up next for the Astros.
Four-seam fastball. Outside.
Goes with the curveball but misses.
Low middle. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Ground ball up the middle.
In 1956,
On to first. Third out in the inning. Back here in Seattle. Pete Crow.
He started with tiny Christmas elves that looked a lot like troll dolls, and those sold out too. The demand was so high that Thomas...
Oh, and it's time for school.
Then to the
PVC plastic the troll dolls are still made of today. By 1962, Thomas's trolls,
And one gone.
including public figures, bought over 1 million trolls in 1964 alone. One of the consumers was the first woman to take a solo flight across the Pacific Ocean, Betty Miller, who took a troll doll named Dammit on the flight with her. However, by the 1970s, enthusiasm for the dolls
Line
faded.
drive.
But in 1983, a
Two
couple
straight
named
set down to
Stephen
begin
and
the bottom
Emma
of the
Stark
third.
would reignite the
Now
love
the
for
DH,
trolls when they launched a
Alejandro
new
Kirk,
line of trolls
0 for
under
1 on the
Thomas's
day.
license. The new set of trolls came with a new range of facial expressions designed to encourage collecting.
Swing,
By the late
puts it on the ground to
90s, the
third.
love for
And it's
trolls once
just
again
foul.
faded.
That was
Until
close.
2013, when the next
Alejandro
generation
waits.
of troll fans began. That year, DreamWorks
Popped up to
acquired
right
the
center.
official licensing
Smith
rights from
on the
Thomas
move.
Dam and began the production
Makes the
of
grab, and
adaptation
that'll end the inning. Burrows doesn't cough any up.
character and Anna Kendrick as Poppy.
Jeremy Payton leads things off and down by 2. Infield on their toes. Gotta get the ball to
Trolls
first
got
quickly
released and
against
became
this
a
speed.
major
Goes
hit.
with the
Just like
fastball.
that, Troll
Been his
Dolls
favorite pitch
again
so far.
for the third time.
Gravity
Everywhere
wins
fell in
again.
love with Poppy and wanted one of their own, and for years
Strike 3. The outlier seals the deal. The next victim walking to the plate, Carlos Correa. Struck out last time. It was the fastball that got him. Gone! Home run! Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch and sends it out. Squeezes it, and now 2 away.
It wasn't in the stomach. This second
Here's the first baseman, Christian Walker, still looking for a hit. 0 for 1 after flying out to center. And the 0-1. Misses the plate with a curveball.
Middle inside.
Bends in a strike.
Slider. Low outside. Now, the moment people started
Another
noticing
chance.
this, things escalated. High outside. A woman named Jessica
Changeup.
was the first one to take direct action.
Back here in a one-run game, Royce Lewis, ready to go.
Amazon, Dollar General, and Family Dollar, demanding they remove the doll from their shelves immediately. In the
Belts
petition
one
description,
deep
she wrote,
to the warning
"Push
track.
this button on the doll's private
Flashes the leather on the running catch.
This is not okay for
A home run derby series representative up now, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Impressionable children think that it's funny when someone touches
That's
the
foul.
private area, that pedophilia and inappropriate contact with younger people are okay. Within days, the petition had crossed 150,000
hard to
signatures and was still climbing. Around the same
Schwarber,
time,
retired
on
at
August
first.
5th, 2020,
Number 8, freshly dealt to the plate.
Unknown caller.
Misses with the first pitch. Fastball catches the zone. Goes with the slider, but misses the plate. Delivers a sinker. Not his usual pitch selection today. The heater misses for a ball. Mature approach. And let's be honest. I
Now
expect
batting,
nothing
the
less.
shortstop, number
In the
45.
box, number 45.
named Sam Parker posted a video on Twitter. The video showed the goal and
Ripped on a
demonstrated
line to
exactly
center.
what happened when the button
And
on the
makes the
surface
play,
pressed.
and
That
that
video would go on to be viewed over
Good to have you.
500,000 times, and it poured fuel on an already burning fire. The outrage spread to the national media, receiving coverage from CNN, Deadline, and others. Later, the Providence Journal would reach out to Hasbro directly about the situation.
here at T-Mobile Park. Jacob Mizorowski, poised for his 5th inning of work on the mound. Lifted in the air to left center. Crow Armstrong drifts under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
This was not intentional.
Stepping in, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 1, looking for a hit here. Splash.
Low middle. We are in the process of removing the item for purchase. Curveball. Low outside.
Strikeout number 8, and showing no signs of slowing down here in the 5th.
Lately, I've been putting a lot
Paredes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Goes back to the curve.
family.
Those cookouts, which would then trigger
This
those
is smack
sounds as a
left field
funny
line.
play feature.
And it's foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's a ball. Went with the changeup.
Low outside.
Eventually,
Skips up some dust.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle.
While the puppy doll was eventually pulled from
Out
shelves,
number 3.
the next case is frustrating since it involves a beloved
Welcome
TV
back.
host
It's
who
sunny
was
here in
forced
Seattle,
to
and
face
you can't ask for a better day than some Diamond Dynasty baseball. Number 73, ready to roll. Tries to get to a breaking ball off the plate, but
In
can't connect.
Trolls, a lot of the comedy comes from Biggie, the big blue troll, who is best friends with his pet
Swing,
worm,
and that
Mr.
ball
Winkles.
smashed on the line.
No doubt James Corden's
Smith
seductive
racing over to make the catch.
voice brought life to the character, but that role wasn't written
Jose
himself
Ramirez
as
is
sweetheart
next to
of the
hit.
entertainment industry. James is a world-famous TV host and comedian who, by 2022, was at the peak of his career. He hosted
A
the Late
sliding
Late
stop.
Show on CBS and became one of the most
Steps on the bag,
voices
got
in
it.
American radio
Nicely
television.
done.
For years, his public image has been the guy who does carpool karaoke with pop stars and makes everyone feel like they're hanging
Crow
out with
Armstrong
them.
goes
But all
after
of
that one for
changed
strike
in
1.
2022, and it started at a restaurant in New York called Balthazar. This restaurant is owned
Spoils
by a man named Keith McNell, and it is exactly the kind of famed, high-end spot that celebrities like James frequently visit. In June 2022, James entered
Delivers a
Balthazar
curveball, but it misses the plate.
served. He found a strand of hair in it and immediately got mad. He picked the hair, went straight to the manager and complained. He then made a demand, saying, "Get us another round of drinks this second, and also take
Clubs
care of
one
all our
deep.
drinks so far." In other
Headed
words,
back.
James wanted the entire table's drinks to be
He brought it back.
No!
Impressive way to end the frame.
Now pitching,
He's
Steven
in the game to pitch.
Oh,
They're
Kirk.
going with a gold card on the mound.
Slider.
Altuve leading off as he swings through it for strike 1. It's 0-2.
including James, who continued to patronize him.
Hangs in there.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Strike 3. First up for him on the mound, and it's a strikeout. Up next for the Astros, Cam Smith. Hitless in his first trip to the plate. A little out front, he swings through it.
Low outside.
Gets under the cutter. Crow Armstrong on his way over. Snags it for the second out.
You can't do your job.
Here's Jeremy Payne.
Maybe I should go into the kitchen and cook that omelet myself.
Change.
Before to apologize,
Low
he took the
inside.
manager over to the table.
I'll allow it.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Goes after the cutter but
Four-seam
misses.
fastball. High outside.
Strike 3. Inning. Number 4 bats first as we start the bottom of the 6th.
Keith McNally, the owner of Balthazar, has those manager reports safe in his files, and in October 2022,
Swung on
he
and
decided
lifted to
the world
center.
needed to see
Varsho
him. He
on
went
the move to the
Instagram
left.
and details
Hauls
the
it
events
in.
as they
One
happened,
away.
saying, "James
Digging
Corden
in,
is a highly
Alejandro
gifted
Kirk.
comedian, but a tiny cretin of a man, and the most abusive customer to my Balthazar service since the
0-1
restaurant
the
opened
count.
25 years ago. I don't often 86 a customer, so today I 86 Corden. It did not make me laugh." Just like that, James
Fly
was
ball, and this could
86,
split the
meaning
outfield.
he was banned from Balthazar.
Alvarez
The post
racing
went
over to make
viral
the catch.
immediately. NBC News and other media outlets picked
The
it up.
batter
and
now,
Now
Royce
batting for
Lewis.
Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 23,
James facing a
Royce
serious backlash. Upon seeing
Lewis.
this, James called Keith directly and apologized profusely.
On the ground to
Keith in
Jeremy
the follow-up
Payne.
post. In the post,
throw
he
to
also
first.
mentioned that the
Bang,
call
bang,
was genuine
play,
enough that he
and he
believed it, saying, "Anyone
Now
magnanimous
pitching,
enough to
Keith
apologize to a
takes
deadbeat
over on the hill.
layabout like
Full.
me,
So we have a finest
doesn't
series
deserve to
card
be banned
getting
from
ready to go to
anywhere,
work.
especially Balthazar."
Carlos
Four-seam
Correa
fastball.
comes to the plate following the pitching change.
Throughout the time,
Goes
James
back
went
to the
silent
slider.
publicly without
Fastball.
addressing the issue.
High
But a week
outside.
later, in an interview with the New York Times,
1-2 the
James
count.
spoke about
Four-seam
his side
fastball.
of the story,
High
saying,
inside.
"I haven't done
An
anything
important
wrong
strikeout
on any
for the
level,
finest
so
series
why would I
collection.
ever
Up
cancel
next
my
for the
voice?
Next up for
Astros,
Houston,
the left
Jordan
fielder, number
Alvarez.
24,
This hitter
Jordan
eats mistakes,
So
Alvarez.
breakfast, lunch,
beneath all of us.
and dinner.
Inside.
You, it's certainly
Went with the
beneath your
change, but
reputation.
missed.
Unknown to James, this would set him up for another wave of backlash. And this
Not
time,
so
it
fast,
was
my
hard.
friend.
He again went on Instagram and talked about his interview,
Strike 3.
saying, "I've no wish to
closed
kick a man
out
more
that
slack,
at-bat in
especially one who's
style.
worth
Low
$100
inside.
million.
Christian Walker
But James
steps to the
Corden
box to
said in
face the
yesterday's
finest
New
series
York
pitcher we
Times that
see
he
on the
hadn't
mound.
done anything wrong
Out
on any
with
level.
room to
Was he
spare,
joking? Or
and that's
was he denying being abusive to my
For
service?
Houston,
Brian Abreu
number
on the
52,
mound, working as a
Brian
bronze card.
Although I
He'll do his
didn't
best to
witness
keep
the
this a
incident,
one-run
lots
game.
of my restaurant's floor staff did. They had
Schwarber
nothing to
leading
gain by
things
lying.
off and
Corden
takes the
did.
first pitch
I
for a
wish
strike.
James Corden would live up to his almighty initials and come clean. If a supremely talented actor wants to
1-1 the
retrieve
count.
respect he had from all his fans, or four of them, before this incident, then he should at least admit he did wrong. If he goes one step further and apologizes to the two servers he insulted, I'll let him eat for free at Balthazar for the next 10 years.
Meanwhile, home equity loan rates are typically much lower. All right, here's how you can use a home equity loan to pay for your kitchen renovation. First, talk with Penn Community Bank to review your options and compare rates that fit with your budget.
Realizing how much he was wrong, James opened his next episode of The Late Late Show by addressing the situation directly. He acknowledged that he made a rude comment and that he was wrong, saying, "Because I didn't shout or scream, I didn't get out of my seat, I didn't call anyone names or use derogatory language, I've been walking around thinking I haven't done anything wrong. But the truth is that I have. I made a rude comment and it was wrong. It was an unnecessary comment. It was ungracious to the server." That sounded a lot like a real apology until James decided to add an excuse, saying his wife had been given food she was allergic to repeatedly, even though the restaurant had been warned. He continued by saying that on the third time the meal came back wrong, he only made a sarcastic comment in the heat of the moment. And as for why he'd been silent for a week, he said he has a very British attitude of never complaining and never explaining. He then acknowledged that since he had in fact complained privately to Keith, he probably needed to also explain publicly. In the end, he said he loves Balthazar, loves the staff, and hopes to be welcomed back the next time he's in New York so he can apologize in person. The response to the on-air apology was mixed. While some people accepted it, others felt the food allergy framing was doing a lot of work. So the Late Late Show continued without any interruption. While James Corden kept his hosting gig and walked away relatively unscathed, the next case is on a much larger scale since it involves two entertainment giants whose falling out nearly brought the entire theater industry to its knees.
For the battle over the future of the box office after movie giant AMC threatened to ban Universal's films from its theaters following the success of people tuning into the new Trolls movie at home.
After Trolls was released in 2016 and grossed $347 million, fans immediately started asking for a sequel. And so in February 2017, Universal announced the sequel for April 10th, 2020, and so the anticipation grossed $347 million. Fans immediately started asking for a sequel. And so in February 2017, Universal announced the sequel for April 10th, 2020, and so the anticipation began. But in March 2020, the whole hustle and bustle of the world was brought to a stop when the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a pandemic. By late March, stay-at-home orders were in effect, and by April, everyone was stuck inside, which meant students were home all day, partygoers were home all night, and movie lovers couldn't go to the movie theaters. The fans of Trolls knew there was no way to see their beloved movie at the scheduled date, but just at the moment,
Rainbow Six Siege could soon be a lesson taught in schools. And it could be one of the most valuable lessons that you actually take. And this is genuine and skew in PSA to the single women of Philadelphia. Apparently, the city's newest eligible bachelor may just be a recent
Girls, tap in.
COVID Academy is going to be the first ever young adult series to air on the Disney Channel, and it's described as having a similar vibe.
Makes the catch. Leadoff hitter is out.
Now batting for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
A swing and a soft liner. Base hit. Red Diamonds are always.
Now batting for the Democrats, the right fielder, number 4, Jace Bowen.
No, thank you. One now.
You know, Marvel's not beating the allegations, especially when it comes to the cancellations.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base.
I've been dying to talk about this.
Each NBA team is bringing back one old City jersey for the 10-year anniversary of City jerseys. So here's the City jersey I hope every single team brings back, Eastern Conference Edition. For the Hawks, it's already been confirmed they're bringing these back next year. For the Celtics, I want to see them bring back the 2022 City jerseys. For the Nets, I think they should bring back these. For Charlotte, there are a lot of good options, but I'm going to go with these. I always just love how much was going on. Before I keep going, I'm posting the Western Conference tomorrow, so follow along so you don't miss it.
Chicago is next to hit after the RBI signal. 0 for 3 after a couple of flyouts and a strikeout. Back safely.
And so I prepared a little slide deck before.
You've probably seen commercials from companies that avoid trying to say the names of their competitors.
Trying to move him over
today.
here.
So the governor of West Virginia has decided to use his summer to take away school clothing vouchers from children. Really weird hobby, if you ask me. Here's the latest.
He's going to try his best to strand that runner at second.
Watch this.
I think that there's so much good going on in the WBA. I think that
one bunted in the air.
Just the product placement.
Inning ends, and that stops.
Obviously, this is nothing new. Even the original
Now pitching.
Right takes over the mound. Save opportunity for him right here.
The fact that this is canonically Peter Parker's phone in this movie will never know.
Great catch, foul ground, up against the wall. Up next for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Wouldn't you be worried about like the durability while you're swinging around?
Dinetto.
Sinker.
Low
inside.
Way to bear down.
Seam fastball. High inside.
This is the fail, and this is all we have left.
That's a strikeout, and now just one out away from a win. Down to the last out at T-Mobile Park.
It's hilarious.
Drills one deep, still flying.
Peter Parker and Ned were building
Dive,
this Lego
but it
set.
falls.
What makes it even better
This
is that
could be
this set
trouble.
came out in 2021.
And he'll make it into second base with 2 gone.
Blipped away, which implies that Ned is catching up on Lego sets that he missed while he disappeared.
Next to
Which
hit,
honestly
Carlos
makes the
Correa.
scene of them building it even better. Anyway,
On the ground, hit to Lewis. Steps on the bag himself, and that's the ball game.